flat internet is, because that could be a thing. So
It will
yeah,
be a
so
thing, almost
welcome
certainly.
YouTube guys. I'll probably give you some extra time this time because I was late, because I don't know what I'm doing, and Mega Mike left me. He's a
Oh,
bad
it's
man.
okay. It happens.
He's a bad man.
Yeah,
But now I know how to do it. So I'm here, and it's all go.
You've been officially
As they
trained
are.
as a YouTube guru.
Yes. Look, I've never used YouTube before in my life. Okay, leave me alone. It wasn't even
no,
me that
I
set
mean
up the YouTube
they did
account.
recently change the user interface, so I was a little confused as well for a little bit there.
When
But
this is
it
all I
was never
constantly hear
me.
from people who use YouTube is they fucking changed it again. I don't have a fucking clue
They
what's
change
going
it
on.
like every 6 months.
But
It's
that's
like they
what.
What?
take away something or they add something, and it's just like, next thing I know, I'm trying to get a hold of Nurgle at 3 o'clock in the morning. Dude, I have a stream in a few hours, and I don't know what the fuck to do. They just changed the UI again. Help me.
You know, I wouldn't. The way I understand, like Google does a lot of their stuff, at least on their main search product, is they actually use a lot of algorithmic assessment. So what they'll do is they'll like change a portion of an interface, and they'll only display it to a certain subset of people, and then they'll just basically measure the reaction. So it's all done in a sort of empirical fashion. And then I guess if that does achieve whatever they were hoping for, then it will get pushed out wider, and if not, they retract it.
Eh,
But that's what Google always do, man. Google are forever fucking about with shit. And
Yeah,
people
basically, yeah.
but I mean, it's the way they're fucking about with shit, which is it's not necessarily a human making the decisions. A human may
maybe.
come up with an idea, but then they go, right, well, the data says that this is what we should do because the clicks went in a particular way or whatever the fuck they were trying to achieve. But they don't just do it and say, right, that's because I'm the design guru or whatever. So it's a slightly different way of approaching it. I mean, they'll do this shit with like, what's the shade of blue I'm going to do, and they'll like show different shades of blue to people
Yeah.
based on like you'll basically you would experiment for Google all the time. You don't even realize it. It's pretty much what you're
Yeah,
doing. At.
I remember when they changed the comment section up, and they gave everyone, sorry, they gave everyone unlimited characters in comments. Okay, the day after that happened, someone posted the entirety of Romeo and Juliet, the entire fucking thing, in one comment, and posted it.
Of course.
Of course, there
Yeah,
were also,
what they do.
text versions of dicks all over the place, too.
Mhm.
Because the internet, of course.
Well, it's not just the internet, man. I remember when I was a kid, and we had Mario Paint, and there was decks. That's like, yeah. And also there was one time when we first got a computer, um,
Oh, boy.
we had figured out how to use Paint, and there was decks on the Windows desktop. You know how you used to right click the picture that you saved, and you could tell it to put as desktop.
Yeah.
So well, there was that, right, and there was decks all over the desktop. The computer broke. My dad took it into a repair shop. I will always remember this. And so we brought it into the repair shop. The repair shop's trying to find out what's wrong with it. They have uh, they have it set up to the screen in the shop, which is pointing outwards towards the customers.
Hmm.
Like, and the place was quite full. And I think it was memory. It was something memory or something she took out and left another memory slot in there. And then it switched on and booted up. So everyone seen the desktop with the dicks everywhere, and everyone just burst out laughing.
Oh, wow.
This is
Brilliant. My
this is
dad's
why
face was awesome, and
this
he
is this is
just went kids, and bowed his head and shook his head. Just like kids.
this is why if you're gonna have dicks on your computer, you should learn how to solve your own computer problems.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. No, or unless you have brothers like what Ty has. On his birthday a few years ago, he was having this little get together and his mom's place. And so his brother came by and said, hey, his oldest brother came by and said, hey, I got a gift for you. Handed him a bag that was covered in naked black dudes. Ty looks inside and finds a little sampler pack of like 5 gay porn DVDs and a dick pump. And he just kind of stands there and stares at it and then looks up at his brother and goes, I am putting this on your car. And then suction cups. He then goes outside and suction cups the dick pump to the front of his brother's car and refused to take it off. He's like, you either, he's like, be happy I don't send Lisa inside to go get the super glue, because I would really do that shit to you right now. Yep. Dicks everywhere. Is the moral of the story.
Pretty much. I mean, that's just what happens. You give kids any drawn application, it's dicks everywhere, right?
Kids? I know a bunch of adults that do that shit.
Yeah. But I mean, it stems from kids, kind of, when you're young. It's like, you do it anyway, and it's like, yeah, adults just do it too. That's just the way shit works. Right, can you guys hear me fine? You must be able to, because otherwise...
Well, I'm
No, I
answering.
can't.
So...
I can't hear at all, Moonblade. I'm
No,
just
it
psychic.
No, my thing on the Google thing is a bit lower than it is when you guys talk, so I'm just wondering. It doesn't matter. It's fine on the broadcast that's going out to the radio station, so...
Which everyone should be listening to at this moment, of course. You
I've been
fucking
scrolling on the
idiots.
YouTube link.
Okay, so...
Fucking idiots.
Have any of you
Hey!
seen, or well, I've not actually seen it, well, I did see 10 minutes of it and switched off.
Spit it out.
The stupid Grand Theft Auto BBC piece of shit.
I know.
Oh god, that thing. Yeah, I heard about that.
My God, right?
I kind of want to see it, to be honest.
No, it's not like SVU. It's just terrible. It's just.
Is it
I've
on,
seen the first 10 minutes.
So
Is
it's
it
not-
on
it-
iPlayer?
Is it on
On
iPlayer at the moment?
Yes.
Right, I might have to check it out in that case.
yeah.
Since I
The
have
game
be-
Changer,
oh.
it's called.
license fee and shit.
You and me have to watch South Park, the new South Park at some time this weekend, too.
Yeah, we will
Oh,
do.
I've seen it. That's good. It's
Oh,
good.
yeah, I've heard.
Yeah, but this Grand Theft Auto thing, well, the BBC should fucking know, right? But they base the guys in New York, right? But they're not. There were DMA Design based in, like, I don't know, Dundee, and then they moved to Edinburgh, and then they became Rockstar North.
Well,
Right, they're not in America, so why is this fucker based in New York?
Well, considering the almost hour-long explanation of BBC that James gave me a few days ago,
Huh.
I'm not surprised. No, seriously, we got into a Skype call, and he spent like an hour giving me the entire history of British television. I learned so much that day. And
I
now
know,
whenever
but
I
they're
see
supposed to be-
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I giggle a little bit.
But think about it, right? They're supposed to represent their country, right? And instead of representing their country, they've went and fucked off and basically told everyone in this documentary that these guys are British, but they're living in New York.
Well-
You're surprised at this?
I mean,
Not really, but we pay them to do this shit.
yeah, I explained
Again.
the last. I mean, they should have. I mean, did you see that Micromen one they did with what's his name? Sir Clive Sinclair, played by what's his name? One of Armstrong and Miller. I can't remember which fucking one it was now.
No,
And,
because BBC
had-
doesn't show Top Gear anymore.
Yeah.
I have no reason to watch it.
And I was talking to Moonblade more because he probably would have seen this one, and
Probably.
it was about the rivalry between Sir Clive Sinclair and the other guy who was played by fucking Hobbit guy. I can't remember his fucking name. He was on The Office.
Yes,
Help
I
me
did
out.
see that. That was actually not bad.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of because it's like it's not like they can't
So
do
was
it
that.
well, right?
Yeah, I know, they can. It's really disappointing that they just didn't. And like the film bloody Doctor
Martin
Who,
Freeman.
he
That's it.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's the
name.
guy.
Remember? Yeah.
He was in what's it called? The Tibble thing. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yes, he was. He was
Very good.
Arthur Dent.
Yes,
Oh God.
that guy. So yeah, so the Sinclair one, they can do it good because they done that well.
Yep.
But when
It's
it comes
video
to
games.
man. I know, that's what I mean. When it comes to games, they don't give a fuck. They don't do research. They didn't do fuck all. They just went, oh, well, they're British guys, so we'll just have British guys. in
And
New
hey,
York
at
doing
least
shit."
they got that right. We're seeing shit. Oh, I mean, we got SVU. At least your side,
Yeah,
at
we
least on
did
your
get
side of the
SVU.
pond.
That's about as bad as you can get, honestly.
No,
Yeah,
this
I mean,
was
at
this
least-
was worse though. This was representing.
It's supposed to be it's supposed to be showing things in a positive light about British.
They got one thing right. They got more than SVU.
If you, I mean, I guess, and I will see this now because it's. I believe we talked about this
No,
quite a while
I
ago.
watched 10
You
minutes.
haven't seen it yet? You
Look,
haven't seen
Nope.
SVU?
No, I mean, talking about this new the
Oh,
documentary
okay.
about Rockstar.
Look, no, I watched 10 minutes of it, right? I was like, the first 2 seconds, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, they based it in New York. The next couple of minutes, I was like,
Why the
oh,
fuck
for
would they
fuck's
do that?
sake, they're all British sounding guys. They're like English sounding guys. None of them are like speak Scottish. None
What was the
of them.
name of it? I'm just looking up on iPlayer right at the
Game
moment. Was it
Changers.
the Game Changers? Right, here we go.
And then it brought in what's his plus that lawyer
Oh, there
guy
we
that
go.
was trying to get everything banned. What's his
Actual
stupid name?
drama telling the story of the battle behind the hit video game Grand Theft Auto. Okay.
Which is the
Jack
lawyer. What's
Thompson.
the lawyer's name?
Oh, it's
Jack
got.
Thompson.
So
Okay,
Jack
it's got.
Thompson's in it fighting. Basically, what it's about is Jack Thompson fighting Grand Theft Auto or Rockstar.
Right, this must be
Please
filmed.
tell me the scene of him and Anita
It's false.
Sarkeesian just in his office talking.
I'm guessing by the fact it says starring Daniel Radcliffe and Bill Paxton that Daniel Radcliffe was playing one of the
Oh, they
developers,
actually
and Bill
wrote that.
Paxton was playing
Yes,
fucking Jack
Paxman.
Thompson.
Oh, they
Yes.
actually went with it. I thought that was just a rumor.
Fucking hell,
Fucking
Daniel
hell.
Radcliffe. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I found out that I can't remember his name right now, but the actor that plays Ron Weasley is a brony. He
Hang on a
showed up
second.
at a yeah.
Hang on, it's got OU. This is Open University. Anyone who doesn't know, because you're foreign, right? The Open University is basically, as it sounds, it's an open university. It's kind of you do it sort of like online, or what would you call it? You call it
Oh, we call it online
correspondence,
classes.
right?
We
But
have
it's-
online. We call
but
it
it's
online
quite-
classes over here.
But it's got a long relationship with the BBC because people of a certain age, i.e. about my age, will remember early mornings you'd get all these weird fucking programs about maths and shit like this, and it's basically because the idea was, right, you'd show these sort of lectures, early morning programs, and they'd be part of the Open University, and the idea was you record them, and that was like part of your coursework and stuff. So I remember seeing one on like parabolic flight and shit for some reason.
Yes.
I don't know why that one stuck with me,
Decent
but
ones.
yeah, exactly. And this is
Actually
kind of
proper
that's
stuff.
having seen that on the iPlayer page. You see, just adds to the disappointment, which hope is going to come apparently if more blades
Exactly.
speak, because
Well,
it should be more fucking factual if it's not.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what this. I know BBC can do better. I know they can do better. But on this one, they just fucked. They just made shit up.
Kind of screwed the pooch on this one. Pardon the phrasing.
Doctor Who sucks.
No, Doctor Who's okay. It's not too bad.
No,
It got
Doctor Who
shit.
does suck because he's not American.
Staying far the fuck away from this one.
Yo.
Yeah, okay. that's a good reason for.
That's
not
all I'm
to
getting is a yeah okay out of you tonight.
suck. Yeah, okay. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't-
I-
No one gives a fuck about you colonists. Now shut up.
Hey.
What was it?
Oh, there goes that shit
Don't
again.
forget. Don't
Hey,
forget.
guess what? I watched the Patriot. I heard that's pretty factually accurate.
Hey,
Kicked
don't
your
forget.
ass twice and then saved it.
Look, look. Doctor
You're never
Who
gonna live
is
that down. That is still amusing as
not
shit
bad.
to me.
so. And we lost a viewer after that outburst.
There we go. Fuck
Oh,
you,
well,
America.
Isn't that why you guys put me on here?
No, yeah. What we were going to do, we're going to talk about shitty Gamergate, about how shitty it's been lately, and
Oh
we were trying
It's
to
your
get,
fault.
and I was going to bitch about GTA, which I've done, but I was going to say the reason Gamergate is all focused on the drama and all that now is because there's no ops. We need to get back to like doing shit. That's
Hang
what we
on.
need to do.
Hang on, there's something else on BBC iPlayer.
Get our heads
Um,
together and
What's this?
get
It says
ops.
it seems to be a fairly popular program. What's this? Oh, it's EastEnders, right? Okay.
What the hell is that?
Right, this is if you want fucking this is basically the sort of level of drama we're talking about, right? EastEnders. It's Phil. I
No,
don't know who the fuck's in it still, but
Gamergate is full of EastEnders right now.
EastEnders
get,
is what
get
we should
out of
start
my
calling
pub!
the
Get out
US.
of my pub, you bards!
to be blunt, I've just become so irritated with Kotaku and Action lately that I don't even go to it anymore.
And I have something to say about that at some point when someone wants to give me the floor to be Lewis Black later, but I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want to blow my top early.
Right now, you're Lewis White.
I'm going to be Lewis Black when this shit is over.
So you're gonna do a reverse Michael Jackson, basically?
Yeah.
Right.
So,
I'm instead of molesting a kid, I'm just going to molest myself.
Just for just for the YouTube faggots, like this is why I play it. EastEnders most popular, right? And this is the one we're talking about, the Game Changers, with that is Harry Potter himself. So there you are. And also, I noticed Doctor Who has a series prologue. I guess I'll watch that.
Benji's here.
Harry Potter snuggles in drugs for video games
Basically.
and then kicks women out of Hogwarts.
What? I didn't know Harry Potter made GTA.
Apparently.
Why do you think it did so well?
Yeah, it's just magic.
Don't you
There's
remember?
magic in that game.
Yeah, don't you remember sort of using Expectus Patronus against pedestrians?
You know what?
Abracadabra.
You know what? This all
That's
joking
how you kill
aside.
people in the game.
All joking aside, that would explain the hot coffee mod, actually.
Watch this hooker disappear.
Well, actually, the first 3 games on Harry Potter movies were great, as for me. Like, we used to be a huge fans of these games when we were like in the first class, in the middle school. Yeah, especially I like that it was basically a sandbox game. Like like a Metroidvania of sorts. Yeah, it was really great, and you could cast spells and stuff, and you had to collect like chocolate beans or something. Yeah, there was also like a Quidditch simulator game, a standalone title. It was really great too.
Chocolate frogs, I think.
Oh yeah, and colorful beans or something like that. Yeah.
I avoid those things like the plague because you never know. You might see one and think, "Oh, hey, that might be strawberry or popcorn," and it's vomit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids,
No
if
one
you
wants
play
that.
Harry Potter, you're going to become a wizard.
That's kind of a
Is that
cool
gonna be
joke,
like?
actually.
Is that going to be like the wizard from the 1990s, where you have an obsession with going to California and playing Super Mario Bros.
Oh
3?
god,
Oh my
that
God.
movie! Oh my god!
Well, I
I haven't
thought
seen
you-
that fucking thing in years.
I thought you were talking about
California.
No, that was a lot better than I could do. California! That kid sounded like he was just like fucked
Oh
up.
my
in the
god!
head
Oh
or
my god!
something.
I will never forget seeing the Power Glove in that thing for the first time, and I just face palmed.
Love
I'm like
the glove.
9 years old, so watching this and face palming and going, the glove was shit. Then again, I had a Sega Genesis, so what the fuck did I know?
Glove. You gotta wear the glove if you want some
No.
I
love.
love the Power
No,
Glove. It's so
no,
bad
no.
it doesn't work.
Dude, if anyone seriously comes up to me wearing one of those and trying to impress me with it, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face.
What do you guys
Buy
think
one
would
tonight.
happen, though? Like, what if the next Nintendo console is virtual reality with the Power Glove? Do you think
my
that
God.
enough time has
Dude.
passed?
Dude,
Or they
okay,
could
there's
resell
only
it?
1 or 2 games I could think of I would even get a Wii U for, and they're all Zelda titles.
What about
That's just
virtual
making
reality
complete-
MMO Pokemon or Zelda virtual reality where you're actually in
No.
Hyrule?
No.
one likes Pokemon, man. No one my age likes Pokemon.
Pokemon, gotta catch
How old
'em.
are you?
Oh god.
I'm 90. No, I'm not. I'm like, what, 33? So.
Oh,
missed
well,
it. I missed
you're
that.
also, like, not in Nintendo's market anymore.
Exactly.
Oh.
Over 18? Nope.
Well, there's a reason why
There
there
is.
is.
I have got a 3DS. But what game is it that I got it for? I got it for some reason. Oh, the Zelda game.
Yeah,
Um,
that would be the only reason to get one, really.
Which
Yeah, I bought
one?
one for like
No,
100.
not necessarily.
the,
I bought a
Ocarina
3DS for like
of Time.
$100, and then what I did was I was like, you know what? 2 days later, this screen's too damn small. Sold it for 150 and just moved on.
And the
I
other
swear,
one-
I just
hang on,
off
Bravely
topic.
Bravely Default as well, because that game's fucking awesome.
That title
topic.
makes no
Extra
sense.
large.
Off
They've got
topic.
the extra large.
I'm gonna turn my cam on for a split second because for some weird reason this guy always chooses to come in to hang out whenever I'm in a call with Deus. So say hi, Hachi.
Oh, look, it's a wee doggy.
It's the Hachi. No joke. Every time I'm in a call with James, Hachi just kind of randomly walks in. Hi, I'm gonna say hey. Pick me up, bitch. Pick me up. You're not gonna. Oh, you were using your graphic tablet? Huh, I'm laying on it. Not anymore.
That's what they call patriarchy.
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 Yes.
Patriarchy.
They're terrible. That's why you brought him on here, didn't you? Just to
Trigger
get
him.
in my face.
Yes, he is oppressing me with the biggest brown eyes I've ever seen, and just the cutest I'm so sorry face.
Oh, by the
Totally
way,
approve.
after a night of continued reporting, PC Principal is back on Twitter.
What? Oh my god.
Oh, that last
And
night,
now-
that was awesome.
And now he's telling people, the privileged of the world don't like hearing about all the times they oppress and marginalize minorities. With the screenshot of Twitter.
Didn't
I do.
IGN miss the joke? Didn't
love
they actually
reading about
think
that
that it was pro-social justice? Didn't IGN actually write articles thinking that it was pro-social justice now? South Park.
I have
IGN
no
wrote an
idea.
article saying that they like to use Doritos as lubricant for Mountain Dew bottles.
That you
What?
know what? That actually, you know what? I might actually believe that. Here's the thing, though. Dace and I haven't seen it yet. We're gonna be watching it. I think sometime either tomorrow or Sunday or whenever he's free.
It has to be in my top
I'm
10
free.
South Park episodes. They really did a good job on it.
They did, yes. I agree
I
100%.
keep hearing that, and I've
It's
also heard from a
fucking
couple.
awesome, that's why.
No, I've also heard from a couple of people that this season is going to be in a similar. The entire 19th season is going to be in a similar vein.
Yes, I
No,
think
It
it
is,
was.
it is a rich vein full of
No,
golden
but
You know what I
nuggets
think
comedy.
it feels
No,
like,
but-
honestly? This
Yeah.
episode felt like old South Park, where they
Yeah.
didn't
And I'm
care
probably
if
gonna
they
love it.
pissed off
Yeah,
everyone.
How old? Are we talking 10 or 19 years old?
I'm
'Cause,
talking season 2 or 3.
There we go.
Wow.
I don't know. They did World of Warcraft. The World of Warcraft one.
That was like season 8, I think. I've got that somewhere.
That one was brilliant.
I think I was
This
still in the
one's
8th
not as
grade.
good, but it's up there.
It reminded me a lot of the Save the Rainforest episode, where like before South Park always tried to be the everyman in the past couple of seasons where they show both sides and then have like that neutral middleman. But now they are just taking the piss out of SJWs the entire
Oh,
episode.
yeah, they
So
were.
I've heard. I mean, I've heard.
I mean,
I keep
it is
hearing
just
you gotta see this,
brutal,
you gotta
and
see
it's
this.
just
And people are
glorious.
saying, well, it's not really about the SJWs. Okay, but
Oh, no.
the
Oh,
Randy
fucking
Marsh
shit,
account,
it
the Randy Marsh account favorited my tweet when I just said Randy Marsh becomes an SJW in the next South Park episode.
Yeah,
I know I got Peter Coffin actually cry on Twitter.
Yeah, he did.
That was
What?
amazing to watch.
What?
The
Yes.
last South Park, the whole season was like, in thingy, like it wasn't just one episode. It was like the
Right, it
whole-
was
they
an
all
actual-
linked up.
Season.
So hopefully this
was
one
just
kinda
it was
does
just
the
a
same.
huge shill for frickin' Lord. I mean, it was really annoying at a
Yeah,
couple
no.
episodes in.
Yes, but you know what I'm saying. If they do this with this one, then maybe we'll get a Gamergate episode, and then they'll.
You know, honestly, if you
Something like
told me
that,
that
you know what I mean?
yesterday, I thought you were full of shit. But with all the social justice warriors now coming out and attacking Matt and Trey, I really think they're gonna look into it.
Oh yeah.
I bet they
absolutely.
will, but you know what's
No,
going to
they
happen?
were always,
You know
they
what's
always
gonna-
looked
I'll
into
tell you-
Gamergate, man.
I'll tell you what they're
Last
gonna
year
do,
we
though.
were seeing Gamergate stuff.
I'll
I
tell
know
you what
that
they'll
for a
do.
fact.
They'll make Cartman will be the Gamergate supporter. That's how it'll work.
You know what I think's
probably.
gonna happen?
Yeah,
Maybe
you're
not.
probably right.
You know
Which
what
would
I
be
think's
funny, of
gonna
course.
happen?
It should be hilarious.
I
It'll
think
be because it'll be all about like there's too many Jews in gaming. We need to get rid of the Jews.
Yes, that would be fucking awesome.
There you go, Matt and Trey.
I-
He just wrote the next episode for you.
basically.
I believe you are talking about the journalistic
Give me all your
ethics
gold.
lawyers.
Yeah, they keep all the gold for themselves. That's the main
Gold.
problem. Due gold.
King of Gold should be
Thank
here
you,
for this one.
Encyclopedia Dramatica. I freaking love you guys.
They keep all of the gold stars.
Exactly.
All of the
Yeah.
5 out of 5s. Why are there so many Game of the Years?
No, exactly. Why is shit games Game of the Year?
But
Why?
here's what I think. I don't think they're going to do Gamergate in an episode. I think they're going to do Gamergate in their upcoming video game.
I can see that.
Maybe.
I think they'll do an episode 2. I think that they might even have a damn trilogy of the shit.
I mean, for fuck's sake, look how much work they did for the World of Warcraft episode. I mean,
Oh my
that
God,
impressed the
yeah.
fuck out of me.
Well, they got
still
Blizzard
does.
involved.
Yeah, Blizzard actually helped them make that damn episode.
Yep.
They're
It
old
was a
school
really
gamers,
good
so
episode.
yeah.
In fact, I think that is my favourite episode of South Park. Just
I think
because-
Good Times with Weapons is still a classic, where they take the piss out of anime.
And
Yeah.
Oh
they-
god.
Oh, yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah.
The Pokemon one, yeah.
Oh, that's
Some
Jim
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Oh
So I'm thinking of
Wait.
Good Times of Weapon is season 8, I believe, and that's where
He's thinking
they
of
go
the
to-
episode
Yeah.
where one of them throws a ninja star on Butter's eye, and then he like walks
Yes.
around as a dog for most of the episode.
Yes, that's the one.
Yes. I just remember the one part that I remember is every time they had white angry men coming at them, the Japanese would always talk about how big the Americans' dicks
Yeah.
were. And I
Yeah.
was always
your
just
penis
so
is so big. My penis
Yes.
is so big.
Yes.
So small.
yeah, and they're just like, wow, thanks. That's really cool of you.
Apparently
I
that's how
guess.
Americans just piss off. Just tell them we got a big dick.
Oh god. I remember seeing the movie for the first time. Hearing the Blame Canada song. I just
Yep.
I was in the middle. I couldn't decide whether I wanted to cry at it or laugh at it. Or both. I'm just like, what the fuck am I listening to?
The next one's gonna be Blame Scotland.
Cars a bitch.
We're too
That's a
mean
pretty
to
great
blame for
one.
anything. God's sake, we don't do anything.
That's
I'm
exactly
doing
right.
nothing.
That's why we're blaming you.
But-
no, but
Well, you wear kilts because sheep can hear zipper from a mile away, so you got that going.
Yeah.
But that's why we
Exactly.
have kilts if no one explain this. We're quite good
It's
at it.
funny
Yeah,
because
it's
half
like
of the
wearing
people in
skirts.
Scotland have sheep in their DNA.
Of course we do.
Oh, that's gross,
And
man.
the
I just
best-
thought about
the best
that.
way to do it. The best way to do
Damn,
it
dude.
is
That's
you
where
corner it.
syphilis started.
They don't grow
corner
beard,
it.
they grow
Corner
wool.
it.
But that would make haggis an act of cannibalism.
No,
Well.
syphilis came from a dude fucking a sheep. Seriously.
Far be it for me to accuse a Scotsman of being a
Yeah.
cannibal.
You the best way to do it, right?
Probably the Germans.
It's you corner the
I'm
sheep
not even joking.
so that all it can see is a cliff, so that it pushes back.
No, remember that
is-
guy? Remember that guy from Germany? I think it was like 10 years ago who actually met someone on a cannibal
Yep.
forum. Yeah, that's
Yep.
why I mentioned Germany.
Yep, because
Yep, I remember that. Yeah.
He ate and stuff. That was
Yeah,
Yeah.
like where they were he was trying to eat him stuff. He drugged him up on a bunch of narcotics and shit. And
But it was
Here's the
mutual.
funny-
It's like
Yeah.
it's a great internet success story. There was a guy who wanted to be eaten, and there was a guy who wanted to eat another guy, and it was a match made in heaven.
And they
So
met
what?
up.
You know what's
There we
hilarious
go.
about the whole thing now? The guy's still in jail. He's now a vegetarian. I'm dead fucking serious.
But it just
Oh,
goes to show
I
you.
mean, I don't think the dude should be in jail because if the dude signed paper saying, "Yeah, you can eat me," all right.
Well, I mean, Germany laws,
He
but
said
my whole-
okay, so
my whole thing is, you literally you took the phrase "eat a dick" and you put it
that just
literally.
made it real.
That would probably make me a vegetarian too.
But he did eat the dick. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You literally ate a dick. Yeah.
And he
The
ate
only
his
other
own
way
dick.
you could go is vegetarian.
The dude
They
ate
say
his own.
that,
The dude that's dead ate his own dick too. They both
They
ate
say
it.
that cannibalism can give you mental problems. So I
You're
think it's
missing
hilarious that he
yourself.
became a vegetarian after he ate someone.
So what was I going to say?
We started on a conversation with Gamergate and ended on a conversation with cannibalism.
Of
Wow.
course, of course.
Like,
They're not-
that-
They're not
this
that
is-
unrelated.
This is nothing.
Okay,
to do
fair
with
enough.
Well, the
the-
SJWs are gonna eat each other. Let's move on to gaming.
the show.
It's
Fuck
about
Gamergate.
ethics and cannibalism.
Well, how
Which-
did you get that?
Well, we just explained exactly how. Because
Yeah.
it was consensual
It's
cannibalism.
consenting adults.
Yeah.
But you
Consenting
can't
adults
actually
go
sign
for
away your
sex.
human rights.
Yeah, you
But
can
they're-
actually.
I think you can.
Not in the U.S. I don't know about Scotland.
Where it depends
In
on the
some
law.
places,
But,
yeah.
but there
In
is
some
those.
places you probably could.
Well, that's how
But-
they got rid of sharecropping.
Dude, in Alabama, it is still against the law for me as a woman to try to parallel park without a guy there, and I'm not even making this up, with lights to show me where to fucking parallel park. I cannot legally parallel park by myself in the state of Alabama. That's an
So
actual
what
law.
what you're saying is Alabama has some of the lowest rates of car accidents.
Yeah, what's
No!
the
Alabama's number 50.
Exactly.
car crashes in Alabama?
First off, Sooty, I love you, but go fuck yourself. Second off, no, I mean, I learned how to drive in Alabama, and don't ever learn to drive in fucking Alabama.
Don't ever
Oh
learn
my
to do anything in
God.
Alabama.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there's a reason I only stayed there for 2 months before I'm going, I'm going back to Georgia, guys, sorry.
Fuck Alabama.
Fuck Alabama.
Well,
Sorry,
Well,
Amanda. but-
imagine what it's like in Mississippi. It's probably still back in the 1800s there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's where you're going to see the swamps and the guy with the banjo.
Oh,
The
but
more
Dun,
syllables the
dun,
state
dun,
has, the
dun.
less I want to be there.
pedal faster. I hear banjos. I'll be right
Right.
back.
Well, it's just like Scotland. Move faster, I hear bagpipes.
Look,
Oh! Move faster. I hear a zipper.
Actually, in Scotland, it's move fast. I think we're in Scotland.
yes, exactly. Get the fuck out of here as fast as possible. It's always yeah.
So, do you
Because
guys want to talk about
Sprinkles,
Gamergate?
Yes, I was trying to bring it back to that.
Don't worry,
but
I'll do it. Hey guys, let's
hang
bring
on.
it back to Gamergate.
Hang on.
What's this thing? What?
You're
There's
welcome.
a couple of things I've got to show first. So
Go on then. Hurry up.
okay, the YouTube viewer fuckers, right? I've got to go
Faggots.
to arifradio.co.uk because the broadcast is going to stop broadcasting on the YouTubes now, and we need shillings, we need donations, man. So if you want to give us donations on the Patreons, that would be good. If you want to give us donations on the Tip the Web thing, that's a one-off donation. The reason we don't have PayPal is because it doesn't tell everyone how much we're getting or want to be open about it. We don't have adverts on the site because I know you shitlords are just going to use ad block anyway.
Yeah.
Plus, who wants adverts? They piss me off. So that's my stance on that one.
That would get really
Um,
annoying too with the broadcast.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I wouldn't have them like that. I would have them. Anyway, I would have to work it out if I was going to do it.
Don't
I
worry,
wouldn't
guys,
have
I
them
got
pop
you.
up.
I'll extend the YouTube broadcast as long as
Um,
possible.
So, fuck you. Look, you need to look at the website. Then, there's also another couple of things you could do. If you want to buy games and you want to support us, you can click on the. There's two little ads. They're not really ads, but if you click on them, they're affiliate links. If you click on them, it'll take you to the webpage to buy games. They're quite cheap. There's G2A and Kingpin or whatever it's called. Anyway,
Kingwin or something like that.
yes. And if you go to any of them, we get a slight donate. It's like 2% of whatever you pay for on the game. It's not much, but if you can't afford much and you want to buy a game and you want to support us, go there and just, that's a good way.
Keep this
Just-
man in Iron Brew.
Exactly. We don't. No, it's not just to keep me on Iron Brew, man. It's to keep the fucking service going. Cause
Today only, if you donate $25 or more, I will write a twit longer, 3,000 words or higher, on the person of your choice, roasting them.
Lacey Green, I will pay that right now.
There you go, guys. Right, so YouTube, go to arifradio.co.uk and hit the play button, and you'll still hear us because we're still live there. Bye, YouTube faggots.